Hey guys, and in today's video, we're gonna go over the distributive property. And that just says when you multiply a number by a sum inside parentheses, you multiply it by each term inside. So written out, that can be seen as A with parentheses B plus C. And to distribute it, we will multiply the A by the B and the A by the C. And that will get us AB plus AC. Okay, let's start with a super easy example. Let's say we have 3 on the outside and 2 plus 4. To distribute it, we would take the 3 and then we multiply it by the 2, and then we also take the 3 and multiply it by the 4, so it'll be 3 times 2, and that is 6, plus 3 times 4, that's 12, and that will equal 18. So when I was learning this, I used to think of the number outside the parentheses like a magnet, and it reaches in and pulls on each term inside the parentheses and doesn't leave one term behind. So let's use the example, the previous example. 2 plus 4. The 3 acts as a magnet and pulls in each term inside the parentheses. So the 3 pulls in the 2 and multiplies, getting 6. And the 3 also pulls in the 4 and multiplies, and that becomes 12. Added together, that equals 18. And that's basically what you're doing to distribute. Okay, now let's try an example with a variable. Let's say we have 5, and inside we have x plus 3. To solve this exact same way, the 5 is a magnet, so it pulls in the x and multiplies, and it also pulls in the 3 and multiplies. So 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, now let's talk negatives. So when you have a -2 on the outside, on the inside we have 3y minus 4. It's the exact same steps, and you just do the -2 and it pulls in the 3y and you multiply, and you also pull in the -4 and multiply. So -2 times 3y is -6y, and -2 times -4 is equal to +8, because when you multiply two negatives, that becomes a positive. So +8, and that should be your answer when you distribute it. Okay, the distributive property actually shows up everywhere later in math. You use it for expanding expressions, factoring, even solving equations. Let's say you have x plus 3 and x plus 1. To factor out, you have to distribute it like we did before, but this time you have the x and it pulls in this, so x times x, and then it also pulls in the 1, so x times 1. But this is where it differs, where you have to actually have the 3, and this distributes over here too, so 3 times x and 3 times 1. This is called factoring, and I'll cover this topic in a later video. Okay, to end off this video, I'm going to give a couple practice problems for you to try complete. Let's say we have 3 and y plus 5. In the second problem, we have 4 and parentheses 2x minus 1. Feel free to pause the video right now to solve this. Okay, to solve these problems, all you have to do is take the 3 and attract the y, so 3 times y, and then the 3 also attracts the 5, so 3 times 5. So 3 times y is 3y, and 3 times 5 is 15, so you should get this. And if you got this, this is a good answer. And now to solve this, the 4 attracts the 2x like a magnet again, and it also attracts the negative 1. So 4 times 2x is 8x, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And if you got this, this is a good answer.